Well guys, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to show you what we have today. We have a Craftsman. This is a R110. This is a rear engine rider. This is the same style and the same type of machine as your Troy built rear engine riders. The problem is the customer was riding the machine. It gave out of gas. He stopped, went and got his fuel tank, filled it back up, got gas in it, started cutting his grass. The machine shuts off 3 minutes later. He couldn't get it started, so he called me up. I came out, picked the machine up, got it back to my shop. I'm going to show you what I found. You probably can't see it very good. Probably got a bad angle, but there's a lot of trash inside of this fuel tank right here. So basically what the customer done, when it gave out of gas, he went and got his gas can. He poured the last little bit of fuel in his lawnmower that was in the bottom of that can. And guess what was in there? There was a lot of trash in the bottom of that can. Looks like there was a bunch of bugs in there, probably bees or whatever. I tell customers, you have to keep a lid on your fuel can. It is very, very easy to get trash inside your fuel can, especially the older cans. I see a lot of customers still using metal gas cans. Do not use metal gas cans. They will rust on you. You don't know that they're rusting. And you dump that last little bit of fuel in there, all that rust goes into the bottom of your fuel tank. What I'm gonna do here today, I'm gonna show you how to remove this fuel tank off this little R110 Craftsman lawnmower. On this specific model right here, and some of these models are different. The seat arrangement's different. This right here is a 9/16 bolt, 14 millimeter. You want to take it out. The seat's gonna slide forward. Push it up. These right here, little anchor bolts right here. That slides right out of that slot right there. What you want to do next? Take your seat bracket, push it up. This is a 3/8. There's 2 bolts here. You want to remove the seat bracket right here. 3/8 socket. Take it off, set it to the side, keep all your bolts together. Set that up there. The next thing you want to do, I use side cutters, like cutting pliers. I use those. These right here are little fasteners. I just grab it like that right there and just pull up on it. Pinch that, just pull up on it. There's one here, there's one here, there's one right here, and there's one over here. This little plastic cover that goes on your engine, I'm going to show you guys something later on. These little mountain area right here, they always break off. I'm going to show you a neat little trick to reassemble those. Just put it to the side. Take off your gear shifter knob. This is your shifter knob. That gets pulled right on off. This little cover should be able to wiggle it. Unplug your key switch. Just unplug it, pop it on down, and just lift it on up like this right here. Pull it on up, just like that. Slide that, wiggle it, pop it on out. Take your fuel cap, just push it on through there, and set it to the side. We're just about there. 3/8. 3/8 here, 3/8 there. On the side over here, that's another 3/8. Pop it on off, just like that. 3/8, pop it on off. Take all those bolts and set them to the side. And this little cover right here, this little bracket, it comes all the way off. You can set it to the side. This is your vent line hose right here. Pop it on off. At this point, what I do, I come over here, I pinch my little clamp for my fuel line, push it back, cramp it to break the seal, push that back. I get like a little socket, like a little extension socket, and I push it down inside there. Therefore, nothing's in the way. Therefore, when I get ready to pull my fuel tank up, it comes right on off, and I'll show it to you. All right, guys, we got everything disconnected. We got everything out of the way. We got our fuel line disconnected. At this point, you're ready to just raise it on up. Just grab it and just raise it on up. I'm gonna put my fuel cap back on it so none of this fuel waste down. Just grab it and just pull it right on up, just like that right there. It comes right on up out of there. I'm gonna show you how to get all that fuel out of there. This next step right here is a pretty critical step. You don't want to pull on this right here too much. You'll pop that little nipple there off. Get a flathead screwdriver and just pry up on the bottom. Just pry it all the way around, just like that. Hold it, pry it, just like that, pry it, and pop it on up out of that little grommet. Pop it on out. See, there's a little rubber grommet right there. That's what actually seals this right here onto that fuel tank. This is your little vent. This is your little vent valve right here, so your fuel tank don't build up pressure. I'm gonna show you what's inside that fuel tank. Hopefully you can see it, but inside that fuel tank, in that corner back there, there's a bunch of trash in the very, very back. A lot of trash back there. Hopefully you can see it. All that trash is getting inside the little outlet where the fuel goes out, and it's clogging that little outlet up. So when he's trying to search, so when he's running it and it needs gas, it's actually plugging that hole up so fuel won't come out. This is old fuel. If you look at the tin of that fuel, it's orange looking. That's old fuel. So I'll get with the customer when I get ready to deliver a machine and figure out what kind of gas he's using, how old this gas is. You don't want to buy a whole lot of gas at one time. Buy maybe 2 or 3 gallons, if that, enough to get you by. Gas breaks down within 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't believe me, Google how long does gas last, and Google how long before gas breaks down. It'll tell you gas starts breaking down within 3 to 4 weeks. Use non-ethanol gas. That's a lot of trash in that fuel tank, all on through this whole entire thing. But that's how you take your fuel tank off this little Craftsman R110 rear engine rider. If you like my videos, if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos.